See if we get anybody coming on here. Talk about the Baltimore. Phone's going off though. Phone's always going off. A lot of things going on. See if anybody shows up, y'all. Talk about Baltimore. Once again, you guys know, never know when I'm gonna do a video or whatever happens. Anybody shows up. I know probably people still at work. Show one person watching. Don't worry, they always start piling in a little later. Probably people getting out of work at this time too. Oh, here they come. They're coming. I feel it. They coming. And here they come. Oh God, what's going on? Who that, man? What's going on? It's nice to see you. And you got AKA Card Carnage. I need that Joker #1 BLC. I'm guessing he was talking about this one. I was doing a video entry video for Samuel's Tangle Web video. Says he needs that book. Don't know. Actually, I want to see if I can press that book out and get it graded. And if I do, then it'll be 2, and maybe I'll get rid of 1 eventually, down the line. But keep an eye out. You never know. We got Ago Ramos. What's going on, man? Thank you for swinging by. Yeah, it is a nice copy. It's pretty decent. Once again, could use a little pressing, a little cleaning wouldn't hurt. Maybe get a little higher. So yeah. So basically, this is about Baltimore Comic-Con, man. My first time there. Just want to give a review about it. I don't know if any of you guys ever been to Baltimore Con, but it was very exciting. I went there for the whole 3 days. Got there Friday. At that point, on Friday they opened from 1 to 7, and then the regular days they opened, I believe, at 10 o'clock. So I had the 3-day pass, so I had the VIP pass. So let me see what that thing is. I don't put this in. There it is. So this is what the pass looked like. VIP. So I got in early. I guess this was like also the first time I ever got probably like a VIP for 3 days, which was pretty cool to get in. Reason why, just to get in there to get some signed books, get there early, get online, and take the books to get graded. As you all know, that grading takes a long time. We got another person in the chat. We got Omega Comics. How's it going, man? Was there any big artists you wanted to meet at the show? Well, I did. My main goal was Jim Sorenko. That was my main goal because I missed him at Big Apple Con. He didn't show. Something came up, so he was my #1 guy to go to. And I did get my book signed by him, and I sent it in their grading. And yeah, it was a pleasure to meet him. Very nice guy. Talkative. He was happy to see everybody online and everything, and signing your books. He offered to sign whatever you wanted, and he had different color pens, markers, and stuff. So I mean, you couldn't ask more than that. for him to sign your book. So yeah, and that was, I believe I was like third person online. So yeah, and then directly went to CGC like always. And anytime you go to the CGC booth, there's always a line even early in the morning. That's your face on it. No, I guess he's talking about this because it's a cat. Yeah, that's pretty funny. A cat with a suit on. Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Uh, Again, big venue. Uh, they handle it really, really nice. If you guys have not gone to Baltimore, they run it pretty sharp. You don't wait outside. It's all basically indoors. They have a big main floor, and they got plenty of people to direct you where to go. There's plenty of signs. People tell you there's an upstairs where the tickets are, and they tell you when it's downstairs or where the lines are. They're very friendly. I picked up, got there. Well, I went with my wife and my grandkid, and we left here in Pennsylvania. I would say maybe, I don't know, about 8:30, 9. We drove down there. We got there early, and we couldn't check into the hotel until 3. So we did park the car in the garage, which was okay. And my hotel was about a block away from the con, which is cool. So we walked it. It was a beautiful day. Temperature was great. People walking around and everything. And I got my pass, this and everything. And my wife had the general admission pass, a 3-day pass. So she waited on the regular line with my grandson while I went downstairs and waited on the VIP line. And the VIP line compared to New York was totally different. Very, very short inside. They direct you all in and everything. And looks like trying to get somebody coming out. Hold on one second. We got a surprise guest who just popped up. That was at Baltimore. There he is. JB Discovery Bay. What is up? Can't hear you. Can't hear you. No mic. No mic. No mic. Nope. 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 Nothing. 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 I see you, but no mic. And the picture's starting to blur a little bit. Probably got bad signal. If you guys don't know, JB's still stuck in the airport. He's trying to get home. No, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Nope. Nothing. Look at yo, do you know you look like you're stuck like in a phantom zone or something? I bet you can hear me clearly. No, I don't hear you at all. Oh God, everybody's getting funny. JB, it says no hot mic, no hot mic. Okay, so he fell off. Which is yeah, we see you, but we don't hear you. Yep, that's funny. Yeah, so getting to the con, traffic was good. Whatever, we got inside, and the first thing I said when I got in there, I went straight to Sorenko. Let me see here. We got Roman Curtis in the chat. It says, Bill C, you look 20 years younger without the granddad glasses on. Well, these ain't the granddad glasses, Roman. These are just my reading glasses. So yeah, you really only use this if I'm on a screen or reading stuff. But most of the time, I'm no glasses. So yeah, I have to use the glasses. Getting old, not as young as I used to be. So hold on, JB's trying to get back on. See, there he is. We hear you.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
I hear you
now. All right,
yeah,
hold
yeah.
on.
It's a little
Take the retainers out. So what's up, BLC man? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, the timing between you talking and Mike is off, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm at the airport, and I'm trying. I'm tethered to the phone, so I probably look crappy. But I just want to pop in and say hi. I'm about to board the flight anyway and head all the way back. Actually, I'm going to Atlanta first. Oh, big Adam at Bear Island says hi. I'm having lunch with him.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, Bell. Hold on. Reading from Baltimore Airport, watching game. This is Mike. Oh, so Bell with you. All right. So
All right.
Bell in the
Well, since I'm ruining your stream here, I'm going to cut out. I would just want to stop and say hi. Hi, everybody. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. So have a safe trip home, huh? We talk later.
Huh?
I said, have a safe trip home. We talk later.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you guys later.
Oh man. Oh yeah, yep. That was him. That was him. What we got going on also? We got Joker M21. So what's going on, man? Thanks for swinging by. Just talking about Baltimore. As you can see, JB is still at the airport. He's still trying to get home. Because he had to pack down all that stuff and he stayed over one more night. It actually ended yesterday. Yeah, so he was catching the flight today. So and he has a connecting flight, I think, in Atlanta, and that right now he's in Baltimore. So yeah, Atlanta, and then go all the way home. So he it'll be a while before he gets home. So back to the con. Like I said, everything's basically on the main floor. Uh, Artist alley, everything was really big. A lot of room for people with strollers and everything, which was good. You know, and I noticed that at this con, I've seen a lot of people with these little carry-on roller bags, and everybody had like a short box attached to it, which was pretty funny. If they didn't have one, they had two of them. So they're all walking around with these little carts and everything with short boxes going around. And I'm like, really? They have to bring that many books, or maybe they look for trade. I do not know, but there was a lot of them. And I noticed that also at this con, a lot of people had. If you guys don't have one, Jim Lee came out with one of those book bags with his name on it, and a lot of people at this con had it. Some of them had the ones with the design on the back. I guess so was like the first ones that came out, and then the regular ones that which didn't have the design. So a lot of people have one of those. Also have Craig Boer. He's in the chat, man. Meow. Nice to have you. So Omega says, "So Joke, did you see the movie? If you guys haven't seen the Joker movie, I did. It was good, different. Definitely got to check it out if you're a Joker fan. And again, so basically, I did my SIGs. I learned my lesson from New York Comic Con. I went for one person, which was Sorenko. 4 books, got it done. Went to the CGC booth. Did what I had to do. Get out. It was still a little delayed because people piling in straight to that booth to drop off their books. They were doing on-site grading. So people were doing that, to get it because the quicker you get it in, the quicker you get it back. Again, there's always a line, regardless of what time you get to CGC. There's always a line there. So once I did that, then I walked around a little bit, but then I went out with my wife and my grandkid, and we went to outside near the pier, which is the tourist attraction area. We walked around a little out there for a little while because I know my wife wasn't gonna watch this all the time, so we were gonna go in and out. So we did that. So we walked around. It was nice. This everything. So we had to head back to the hotel to check in because the stuff was still in the car. We couldn't check in until 3, and then the time we went back, we checked in at 3, and then went out to dinner. At that point, it was already late, so I didn't go back to the con. At that point, we were really tired, so we decided to stay in. So I said, I'll get some sleep and get up early in the morning to head out, and really check out the con Saturday morning. So that's what I did. I got up. Let me see. Did you get anything for the auction? Not really. No, not really. I looked around a lot of stuff. To tell you the truth, if anything, I spend more money on my grandkid. He was going crazy buying, he was toy, but he was, I think, probably just as excited as I was. He went all 3 days, and all 3 days he wanted me to buy him something. And of course, I have more than one grandkid, so I had to buy a couple of things. So I spent a lot of money on that because every time we went, he wanted me to get him something. So we got him some action figures, and I got some other action figures and some other stuff like that. I did pick up a couple of things for me, which I'm going to show. Um, Discovery High. He's still in the chat. Discovery Bay. Hey. So I had a VIP pass. Let me just get that out of the way. Yeah, money well spent. So you saw the pass that I had, and as a VIP, this is the yearbook. As you can see, it's still sealed. I didn't open it. It comes with the VIP package, so I didn't have to pay for it. Or technically, if you put it the price wise, for the 3 passes, I guess you could say it was paid for, but it came with it, so it's still sealed. So I don't know how much it was going for by itself, but I kept that. And then you also get a T-shirt that came with it, which I didn't have to spend. So here's the T-shirt. This is what it looked like. All right, multiple con free T-shirt. So again, uh, do I think the VIP 3-day pass was worth it? To me, I would say yes, considering not only did you get in early, but they give you all these little things that go with it, which is cool. And then they gave you a $40 a voucher, you could say. It's like almost like money where you could spend on the exclusive stuff at that table. So I took my $40 and I ended up buying this. Okay, it was 50, so I had to pay $10 more. So I ended up getting this, so which was pretty cool. They had a lot of little knickknacks and stuff. So, I mean, again, that's pretty cool. And I didn't really look at this, but they had a scavenger hunt game, Baltimore yearbook. So they gave you one of these. This is a list of artists, and they tell you where the booths are and everything. So what they want you to do is to hunt them down, try to get a signature on all these, and if you did that, you would get a bonus print by Neil Adams, uh, Joel Adams, Zila Adams, Tony May, and Barry Kingston. So you get, I guess, a print from all five. If you collect 20 signatures, oh, I guess you had to get 20. I think there's more than 20, but you had to at least get 20 signatures, which I didn't do because I was running around and having a good time. So, which is sounds like a pretty cool thing to do while you're there. And let's see. Did we save travel and have the Ravens treating you on Hawks yesterday? Okay, we got Burke Family 54s in there. Meow. Go Cats. And yeah, so Baltimore's good. So the second day I was there. So at this time it was for me to like meet people that I haven't met on YouTube, and walked around and found the Comic Core booth where they were doing their live shows. And from there on, it just started meeting so many YouTubers. If you guys haven't seen the IGs pictures that I sent, it was just insane of how many people that I met, and how fun it was. It was like meeting friends that you knew for years. We were like hugging each other, and it was like a photo op type thing. It was like cameras were just out like crazy. Everybody was just taking photos and hugging and everything. We got the Dorkers up in there. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I had a great time to meet so many people. There's so many. It's so hard to remember everybody's name, but of course I met JB for the first time, and he's on a flight. He's actually watching the show. He was just on a few minutes ago. And John with Kids, and of course the great legend Drew Manchu, Bear Island. Oh my goodness, Macedon, Spider Grandpa, Comic Man Andy, Comic Head 84. I mean, Cat Ren. I mean, Comics Mix Explain, Otto from the Grotto. I mean, the list is just on and on and on, and it was so much fun, and everybody had a smile walking around. It was great, and we got Lady Fantastics in the chat. So awesome to see you had a good time. Yeah, it was great. She said, "Love seeing the picture you guys." Yeah, that was his first con, and he loved it. He was all over. He wanted to go back. He, as you can see, he kept saying the Avengers, Avengers. He's a big fan of that. Bergman says everyone was at the con. Yeah, I did not meet Simple Man. I think he did hit me up a little later, saying we missed each other. We didn't see each other, so I did not see him. I know Erod 212 was there. He was there for one day, Saturday. I didn't get a chance to see him either because I know he's always running around doing what he had to do. Uh, let's see. Discovery says I had a couple of peep hollers. They because recognized me, but I never seen them before. Too much fun. Yeah, there was just a lot of people. Yeah, it was a little cool. Yeah, he's funny. He made me spend money. He's funny. That's great. Yeah, he's out with his mom right now. So basically that was I would say a couple of hours of meeting so many people and just chatting and laughing it up and talk about. Oh, Nemesis Prime is another person I bumped into also. Again, there's so many people. It was just like family. It was just like a big group, and everybody was just saying hi to each other and hugging and say, "Hey, what's up?" and talking about comic books and you see this and you see that. And let me see what you got. And it was great. And I walked around, I looked around. Like I said, it's a big venue. If you're looking for books, this was a place to check out some deals and everything. So let me show you the little bit that I got. I didn't get that much. Hold on, let me see who. There you go. Did Toro go? Toro was supposed to go, but change of plans. He missed it. There was a little thing where he had to go to a wedding. So he couldn't go. He was supposed to be there, didn't go. And we got AG Surfer. Looks like an excellent time based on the cool pics on IG. Yeah, AG man, it was a blast. If you remember how we met at East Coast, how that venue was, and how we all got along. Basically, it was like almost the same thing. The venue was that big, no line. You moved around, and we had a great time. Yeah, there was no Slack is and the comic core I mean be at 14 people stay in it. So yeah, they I stayed at a hotel a block away. They had 14 people saying it. So it was awesome. Look around, let me see the books. Let me get the books. If I remember what I did with the books. They gotta be around somewhere. Alrighty. All right, so first book I bought is kind of gonna be funny because you'll see why when I show you the book. First book I got, Thundercats, number 7. All right, you know me, gotta have the cats. As you can see, as by looking at that picture, this is a very, very decent book. Look at that lines. Look at the picture. Look how clear that is. Number 7, Thundercats. Beautiful. Got that. Let's see who else we got. Another person just joined us in the chat. We got Elliot Comics. What's going on? Judging by the pics, I thought you were taller. Really? I mean, if you really want to know how tall I am, you have to look at JB Discovery Base picture when I'm standing next to him, and then look at me at Bear Island. All right, so because Bear Island is a big guy, and you're gonna see I'm almost as tall as him. All right, so yeah, again, I don't know, but maybe it was the angle. Everybody was saying I was taller. So, all right. So I got that Thundercats one. I got a good deal. There's Mastodon right there. I met him. He was there. What's going on, man? Here's the funny thing about this book. Now that Mastodon just showed up. Here's Thundercats, right? And what do you see in the back? A Mastodon. Look at that. And Macedon just came on. So imagine that. What the timing that was, right? It's pretty funny. All right. So another book that I found. I really went hunting. I really looked at a lot of long boxes. Um, just something to catch my eye for the right price. So, I did hit the dollars and the 50 and the $2 and the $5 boxes. So, I mean, but the books, that I really wanted that were in better condition, you had to pay a little bit more if you hit those boxes. So that's what I did. So hold on, we got another person in the chat. We got Air Spider 23. What's up, man? Thank you for swinging by. Really appreciate it. So here's the next book I got. I'm a big Iron Man fan, so here you go. Iron Man number 39, 15 center. Look at this. I mean, I would, definitely I would press it just to be on the safe side, but look at that picture. Look at that edge. I mean, damn. That's a bad looking book. Prices were decent. Depends what you're looking for. I mean, you did have the haggle. You really have to look around the con to tell you the truth. I mean, I know it's hard because sometimes if you've seen a book and you didn't grab it right away and somebody else did, I mean, it's on you. But you have to you have to look around. You got to see maybe somebody else has a better price. Let me see. Discovery Bay says, I was most surprised how tall BLC 606 was and how short Comic Head 84 was still taller than me. So yeah, so there you go. And Dog says nice covers. Those colors pop, yep. And the blue pops, yeah, man. I'm telling you, I looked around, I really hunted. Now this one right here, you're gonna love this one. If you guys are not an X-Men book, look at this. Look at the color on this one with this nice looking mylar. Again, I would definitely press this out. Um, Not too much of ticks. They might look like tick, but I think it's just a glare. Just it's just the edge of the end of the copy. But still, look at that. Look at that right there. Look at the color on that. Again, you give it a good pricing on this bad boy right here, it'll look a whole lot better. Just to be on safe and the cleaning. So again, hunted this one down. Tough, man. Again, I went through a lot of boxes. There was long boxes galore there. I'm talking about there were boxes on the table. There was boxes under the table. There was just long boxes all over the place. It was great. So the Met colors pop. Yeah. So then basically that's what I did. Again, on the second day after I did a little shopping, I went out again with my wife and my grandkid. We went out to the pier again. We went actually further out on the pier. Walked around and everything. And again, we went out to eat and stuff like that. So I came back. So I hit the con, one more time at the end a little bit, and my wife went to the hotel room, and I just stayed a little while, looked around, and then that was basically my Saturday after meeting everybody. And then of course I had one more day left, which was Sunday. So of course Sunday we had to check out before 11, and of course the con opened at 10. So I wasn't in a rush because I already had main things done already. I got my book signed. I found a couple of key issues that I like. So I gave it one more last shot, just to go and say goodbye to everybody and everything, and to look around one more time. So I did find one more thing before I left, and this one was a slab. So if you're gonna buy a slab, my recommendation is, I mean, hopefully it doesn't get sold. This the option you take, but there probably still be plenty of slabs. Is to go on the last day because the dealers, they don't want to take books back. So you could probably wheel and deal on that day. Is your best bet. So I picked this up. Another Iron Man. This is the retold story of Iron Man number one. Iron Man number 47. It's a 9.0 CGC. All right. a 9.0, and as you can see, this is a black, mostly black trim type cover. So probably why it has a low grade, because black covers you can see everything, but just this iconic cover with him breaking the chains and everything. So it does say white pages though on the thing here. So I got a deal off of this. I asked him, take a little bit off the top, and he went for it. So I, grabbed this, and I don't have this book either. So for me to get this was even better because I don't have the book and I got it graded. So 2 for 1 right there for the price. So you can't go wrong. So that was my pickups that I got, and wasn't too much, but again, I had a lot of fun. My grandson had a lot of fun. My wife, went and took a look everything around, and we had a great time. So if you guys want to go to a con, I would definitely recommend Baltimore to go. Uh, it's family friendly, a lot of room. People with strollers, and again, there's a lot of deals. They had a lot of things going on there. Uh, a lot of light up thing, a lot of pops, a lot of what you call a lot of I wouldn't even know what it's called. It's like these little things that they light up and you put lights on them and everything. And there was like a lot of action figures, and it had a little bit of everything. Put it that way. But a lot of books. They had a lot of long boxes. If you look for books, and a lot of slabs, even boxes with slabs they had. So you couldn't even go through boxes into which they had slabs. So that's a lot. So yeah, so Discovery say, hey Donnie. Florida in April, there's MegaCon, I believe in Florida, and I believe all the Floridians down there are probably gonna get together like we did at Baltimore, like a whole bunch of YouTubers getting together. So I believe the Floridians are gonna be doing that. So if you guys, want to probably check that one out, that one's supposed to be in April, but I don't know if I can make that because I'm trying to do East Coast, and I believe that's in May. But with my job, they're changing my schedule in January, so I was right now originally off for East Coast, but now I gotta wait till January to see what my schedule is gonna be. Might change it, might mess me up now, but yeah, the Discovery's base says there was a lot of Lego figures. If you guys into Lego, they had tons of those. AG says, congrats on the 9 point. Oh, thank you, AG, man. Yeah. Again, the price I got for it, everything. Uh, no pops purchase for you. They had plenty. Trust me, there was tons and tons of pops. Okay. And I didn't see, if there was a, put it this way, if there was a pop that I saw that if they had it, I would have went all over it. It would have definitely been like a Thundercat one or a old He-Man type pop. If they had any of those, I definitely would have went and probably grabbed one of those. Those are probably been like top of my list, but I didn't see any. But they did have a lot of nice pops. I wouldn't mind having either. But I didn't get any of those either. Like I said, I spend more on my grandkids, I should say. I bought them like t-shirts and everything, like little knickknacks, action figures for all of them, just for them to enjoy it. So again, can't it's not all about me. I'm happy with what I got, and my grandkid was happy. He had a great time, and and all my grandkids, they love all the toys and the clothes. So that was basically it. 2 out of 3 days was beautiful weather-wise. Friday, Saturday, could walk outside, and they had a marathon. They had a marathon Saturday, so they closed the street right in front of the convention center, so you can actually walk around, and there was like no cars, so you could just walk around and everything. It wasn't that crowded. It was actually made it pretty easy for everybody to get around. But the third day, Sunday, it rained. It wasn't raining hard, but it was a gloomy day. But once you're inside, you're good. So that was my Baltimore experience, and for everybody, I would definitely go. I recommend it. Uh, Again, uh, If you don't need the VIP, don't. But if you want to, it does have its benefits. Like I said, you know, you get all this stuff. They give you vouchers, and you get some stuff free with it, and you get in a little early. Uh, you know, but you know, if you just want to go in there in regular time, that you can do that too, because it's not that crowded. It was pretty decent, and I had a great time. And meeting all the YouTubers, man, that was a ball and a half, because we were joking and laughing and uh having a good time and looking at a whole bunch of stuff. I was looking at John with kids, man. He bought I'm not gonna spoil what he got. I'm gonna let him do his video. He got something. I'm not even gonna tell you what he got, but he got something. Got a decent price for it, and he was thrilled to have it. And it was pretty good. And if you guys didn't see Comic Man Andy's video, he scored big, and he's happy. I'm happy for what he got. So check that video out. What he got, man, and it's amazing. So what we got here? What was your favorite cosplay that you saw? BLC 646. Okay, what I saw, I can't even describe what I saw, because this young lady. Put it this way: this young lady on roller skates. If JB knows what I'm talking about, if you didn't see her, okay. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but you guys can figure that out. Master Dove said great con for sure. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Uh Actually talked to Neil Adams for a little bit. Uh then the lines for signing were very, very short, except for the guys that you had to pay for. Uh Jim Lee, of course, it was only Saturday. To get him, you had to pay money. Yeah, it was a separate line. He wasn't even in the artist I like alleyway. They had him somewhere else with also Brian. Also was over there. You have a picture with her? Yeah, well, it figures JB got a picture with cosplay for us. So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I don't know if he's gonna post it, but go check that out. And no, there was a lot of cosplay, nice looking cosplayers. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But if you want to see some cosplay, you go to my IG. You'll see my grandson. He's with some of the ones that are walking around. He got some photos with them. We got Sean Richards that just came in. What's up, brother, man? What's going on? Just talking about Baltimore. We got Paul Mike's in the chat. He says he loves all the pictures on IG. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Again, if you've seen the pictures, a lot of them is with these great YouTube people and everything, and a whole bunch of them with my grandson. My grandson's first Comic Con, and he was thrilled. He was excited. He wanted to go every day and everything. It was tough, and he got some nice cool stuff. So he's real happy with that. So again, what we got going on here? Davey saying hello to Sean, Mike, and Mike. Discovery Bay, you on a plane yet? You said you're he said he's boarding at 5:15. I'm sorry, 5:50. So it's only 5:08. So he's still not on his flight yet. What time are you gonna be home, JV? Because you're still in Baltimore, and then you gotta go to Atlanta, and then the time you get home. So it's about 5 o'clock now. You're not getting home till late tonight, I'm assuming. I think, well, let me take a guess. If his flight's at 5, he's going to Atlanta. From Baltimore, not that long, but then from Atlanta to California. Maybe I'm gonna take a wild guess. Maybe he should be there around 9. Oh, but wait a minute, it's a different time zone. So maybe 9 o'clock my time. So I would say 4 hours. Let's just put it that way. 4 hours from now, maybe you should be there. Boarding soon, 2 hour layover. All right, so wait a minute. It's a two hour layover at Atlanta. So that from 5 to 7. So I'm guessing it's a 3 hour flight to California. So he's leaving Atlanta at 9:45. Damn, really? That's a long time. Wow. So 3 hours from there, let's say just run it off the 10. You're not getting to home till maybe like 1 in the morning. I'm assuming. Wow. That's long, man. That's dedication right there, JB. Wow. It's well worth it, right? I'm telling you. It was well worth meeting everybody and having a good time. And JB's got a sketch thing too that he's definitely gonna show when he gets home. You gotta watch that video. Pretty cool. And wow. Oh, so you're landing at 11:27 in California. You're landing at 11:27. Wow, that's pretty fast. I thought it'd probably take longer to get to California. Oh, then another hour and a half drive home. You're landing in LEX, or you're landing at a different airport over there? Because I know LAX is the big one that you guys got in California. But damn, an hour and a half drive home. That's like when I leave here to go to work. And I bought a statue too. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I didn't see that one with your board, so definitely gonna be hyped up to see that. So I see you got about 4 more minutes to board your plane. So Discovery Bay, Sacramento. Oh wow, you're actually close to Sacramento. Who's in Sacramento? I just mailed something to somebody to Sacramento. Oh, Hawaiian Punch 72. Hawaiian Punch 72 is in Sacramento. I just mailed him his winnings from my auction on Thursday. So that's another thing. Saturday, this Saturday coming up, 7 o'clock Eastern time. I am doing an auction on my channel. Come check it out. I'm back on my Saturday spot. I did one on Thursday, just before it was because of Baltimore. And so, guys, don't forget, hit me up, hit that sub notification. Don't miss out. You never know. And again, I see everybody. I'm up to like 42 minutes on the show. I didn't want to go too long and get too boring, but that was my experience at Baltimore. I had fun. Hopefully, I could do it again next year. And if you guys didn't do Baltimore, I would try to definitely put it on your list. And happy hunting, and hope everybody has a great time. And I thank everybody for coming on in the chat, hanging out, and thank everybody I met at Baltimore. It was a pleasure. It was a lot of fun, and I thank you. So everybody have a good night, and I see you later. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.